Hello everybody, it's Tanya from Dolly Days Nursery, and you know, it's been a while. I've been missing in action here for a little while, but I've just been so busy between working and trying to put out those non-medical face masks, and it's just been quite busy. So I figured I would take a few moments today and just come on and show you what I'm up to. So this is baby Araya, or Aria. Some people says Aria. I look at it and see Araya. Toby Morgan. And I was thinking she was going to be preemie, but this is a newborn size sleeper. Now she's not completed. She still needs some more details to her face. She will be rooted, but she doesn't have any hair yet or any eyelashes. Her hands are not completely done. Her toes and feet are not completely done. But of course, I was just wondering what she would look like and what size she would be. So she is very sweet and small, so she's got a little bit of shine to her yet because she's not varnished yet, and but she's got some veins. Her lips are not completed yet. So this is what she looks like, and she does have a belly plate, and this is the sweetest little thing. I decided to try to give her an umbilical cord that's healing here. So there it is. And so she's got that little tiny belly plate. She's so adorable. This is the little tiny belly plate here. She does have a preemie size diaper on. I had another sleeper, and it's a preemie size sleeper. You think I can find it? Oh my gosh, I have myself drove trying to look for it. So there's one little leg. I did make her a little more red than I normally would, because she is such a tiny newborn, preemie newborn. So I guess big preemie, small newborn. And I was looking at photos of my brother the other day, and so I had the conversation with my mother, like wondering how old he was, and she figures it was probably the first time she actually gave him a bath at home, and he was so red, much redder than what I've done this one. I wouldn't do it that red, but that was just incredible to see how red he was. So like I said, I haven't got her fingers done or anything. I've done some blushing and that, but I haven't finished her off yet. So there she is. She's not as small as what I was thinking she would be. So it's just and it's front load legs, so they're not side load. So her little belly plate. So I thought she's very adorable. I love the size of her. Even holding her in my arms is like she's not too tiny. So, and this sleeper is, I think it's Child of Mine. Child of Mine newborn. So the length from the neck down to the crotch is perfect length. Like it's not too big, and it's not too tight. So I'll flip her over now in a minute and let you see how that kind of fits on her. Of course, the neckline and the body is a little bit big. So there's the neckline, and there's the bum. So it's really not overly big in that kind of measurement. And her head. Now her head, she's going to have hair, so it's not going to be. She's got her veins and lots of mottling. And it irritates me that I never get a good look at it on video. I guess if I didn't have the flash on, maybe it would be a little better, but with the flash, it makes it shine too much. So there we are. I just figured I'd put the little scratch mitts on. So I hope everybody is staying well. I'm sure the COVID pandemic has everybody drove nuts right now. It's can be overwhelming for sure. I know it's definitely overwhelming for me when I have to leave every morning and go to work. And I'm glad enough when it's time to come home in the day. So anyway, we just have to continue to play it safe, stay home as much as we can, stay in our own bubble so that we don't break anybody else's bubble. Today we had our update and there are no new cases, no new positive cases here in Newfoundland and Labrador. And it's we're in a better position than I guess every other place really. We've only had 257 positive cases. I think like 200 of those were a cluster connected with a funeral home. And but of course, out of that 257, there has been 191 recovered, and 3 passed away. So if we take the recovered and the deaths away from the 257 positive cases, basically we have about 63 active cases. That is a whole lot better looking than what I see across the globe. Of course, we are an island, so that kind of helps us out there, but it also puts us behind all the rest of Canada. So, you know, you just don't know what the peak will be, or how bad it could actually get. And right now, I think the biggest concern for our health officials and the leader of our province is that we just had Easter weekend, so whether or not people were playing it smart, there were people who were trying to get into hotels to have their family parties, and then people going kind of what they say in the woods, which is where people have their cabins, and kind of in hideout, thinking they're not being seen. But the telltale will be in another week or so when, if we get more cases, it'll be proof that people were up to no good. People didn't play it safe. They didn't stay in their own bubble, stay home, like many of us did. And, you know, it's hard when you have to stay away from family, but when you think of the bigger picture, it's so much more worth it. We don't want our family members getting sick with this. I certainly wouldn't want my parents to get sick with it. And my mother doesn't have a whole lot of health issues, and my father really don't either, but he does have asthma. And so, like myself with asthma, you know, we do the extra to stay as far away from this virus as possible. So, anyway, that definitely is the practice of what everybody should be doing. So, anyway, how gloomy and doomy that is. We have a snowstorm here today. That's unbelievable. It's April 19th and a snowstorm. Oh, it's so crazy. Happy spring. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and say hi, and I hope everybody is staying safe. And we can all complain about all the different stores that are closed, and the shopping can't go ahead, and we go to our, you know, store of choice, and if it carries groceries or whatever, if it carries other dry goods, you know, you can't exactly browse and shop. So for example, for baby clothes and different items like that, salons are all closed. And I filed down all my nails yesterday to get the product off. I still have a bit of product on there, and I left them long, but this nail here persisted to bend back the wrong way, and I couldn't handle it. Last night while I was in bed, I pulled up my blanket and it pushed my nail right back and almost in half. So I was like, yeah, they're going, because they don't really matter to me. So yesterday my husband wanted me to do rainbow colors so that, you know, just be a sign of hope. But anyway, that didn't work out very well. But these are the little things, like hair and nails. Luckily, I can cut my own hair. I can dye my own hair. Not everybody can do that. But, you know, if we all pay attention to the rules, we'll soon get back to the norm, or as best as what the norm can be. And we just have to pay attention to what our government and health officials tell us to do, and not assume that we know more than what they do. Not to be smart alecks and think, you know, we know more than they do. They're not telling the truth, or they're keeping back some of the truth. Whatever it is, the main thing is just to follow what their advice they're telling us to do. So that's pretty much what we do. But anyway, I did see a post on Facebook and Instagram this morning about a little 2-year-old named Talon. And his mom is a part of the reborn world, and he's going through a crisis right now. I don't know what the details are, only that he's had an accident and he is fighting for his life. So I ask that you all just take a moment and say a little prayer for that little boy, for that family, because it's very difficult. And as you know, with this COVID-19 pandemic, people can't be going in hospitals like we used to. We can't visit our family members who are sick. or going through life crises. And though he's just, you know, a little toddler, I'm, you know, pretty sure, unless in that part of the globe they're not allowed, but I know here in the children's hospital the parents are allowed to be there, but obviously no one else can be. And so, you know, just, you know, have a few thoughts for them today, say a little prayer for them, because you know, he's just 2 years old, and if you see the photos there, it looks like he's definitely hooked up to a lot of equipment. And like I said, there are no details there for me to be able to share, but they're definitely needing prayer support right now. So, excuse me, take a few moments, as often as you want, really, and shoot up a few little popcorn prayers for them, I call them. When I stop numerous times in the day and send up a little prayer for someone, I call them popcorn prayers. Because as scary as this virus is, there's nothing more scarier than losing a child or knowing that child is seriously injured and fighting for his life. So I just thought I would share that there today. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the YouTube channel right, but I think it's Mom of, I'm not sure, 2 dogs, or Mom of a Dog, boy twins, and reborns, or something like that. I know that she commented on some of my videos, and I should have checked it before I started this video. I'll actually look it up and put it here on the screen. And if you want to send, you know, a few positive words to her, then I'm sure she would appreciate that as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you as soon as I can again. Take care, everybody.